One of the things about being a 3-program IB school is that there's great academic rigour, but also there's a chance for self-discovery for all of our students through inquiry, whether that's the Early Learning Centre or right through to our seniors in grade 12.
I think we have a really good balance of structuring things so that students succeed, but then also expecting the students to really rise to the occasion time and time again, giving them greater and greater responsibility and ownership over their own learning, so that when they finish they really have solid habits for self-management and self-direction.
They don't just say, for example, in hard math question, they tell you the answer and they leave you and go to a different place. They tell the procedure, how it's done, and then the way you do it, and then different types of how you can get to that place in different order and stuff like that.
When I first came in, something about YIS that's really different from the school that I came from was that teachers here really believe in learning by doing.
That is the essence of YIS. It truly is an inquiry-based program that takes all the aspects that we know that we want to teach and we need to teach, but we work from children's passions and interests.
My exhibition is about light pollution, and I chose it because it relates to my interest in astronomy.
It's crazy how, after you learn so much, you can intertwine all the theory and the practical internal assessments like the projects, and you realize how intertwined the global world is, and that's really interesting.
I like the connections that they make, that something you learn in one class can be connected to something you're doing in another class.
So what I try to do in design now is make sure that students do projects which are fully engaged with what is really happening out there in design and really happening out there like in the world in the widest sense.
Like one of the things I mentioned earlier is that I really am passionate about like people being switched on and engaged in the world that we're living in. And what the PYP, MYP, and IB really does is give students reasons and structure to do just that, to actually look at something and be like, I want to know more about that, and I'm going to pull these resources together to find out what I want to find out. And that is a very valuable lifelong skill.